This is Mike Umscheid from ARCSys, and today we're going to talk about life cycle data and really understanding how important life cycles are to your CECL process. Again, CECL, the current expected credit loss, there's multiple different ways you can build your models, but one of the best ways, we think one of the best ways, is life cycle data. Now, what is life cycle data? What does that really mean, and how do you utilize it? So let me give you a quick little example here of what life cycle data looks like. So first of all, what life cycles are vintages or years of data. But the years of data is based on when a loan is originated. So for example, all of your originations from 2013 or 14 or 15 or 19 or 20. Now remember, as a loan is put on your books, that loan has to go through not only its normal cycle of payments and prepayments, but it also has to go through economic cycles. And what happens is when you start looking, if you look at these charts, what happens is you start looking at how different loans perform. These are actually charge-off charts. How they perform during a life cycle can be dramatically different. For example, if you go back to 2008, and you think about the loans that were put on the books in 7 and 8, and then the economy fell apart, unemployment went to 10%, there was a real problem in the mortgage market. And so there was a lot of losses, and some people had a lot, and some people didn't have as many. And a lot of that has to do with the economic environment leading up to when the recession starts, or what happens during the recession in your particular area. So it can all be very different based on life cycles. But what's really important is you can see through these curves that charge-offs can change dramatically. Remember, your institution can also change its policies. It can take more risk or less risk, or maybe it's just been really conservative forever and you don't have a lot of losses. What life cycles do is they kind of show you how all those things kind of affect you through time. And so they can be really, really important to understanding things. Now, you can also look at historical and current. So now what you can do is in life cycle, you can combine different periods. So in this case, we're comparing 16 through 20 to 2008 through 11. So you can do different things with life cycles to kind of see how different periods or different periods of originations perform together. The other thing that happens is, and this is really important, we're going to have a separate discussion on prepayments in a little. In another video. But what really happens with prepayments is prepayments also change, right? If rates are starting to go down, people will refinance things. So prepayments can go up. If rates are low for a long period of time, prepayments may stay down. So you just have to understand how different cycles will affect prepayments as well. And it's really important to look at things through vintages. And it really does open your eyes as to how different things will affect you. All right, well, that's a quick discussion on vintage modeling or vintages and how they can be helpful to you. Come to ARCSysOnline.com and we have a lot more discussion and white papers that you can read and talk about and internally with your teams to understand how to best deal with your life cycles and your data. Thanks for listening today.